Hello, guys. This is SJ. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk about dating for women my age, and not just my age, on and on and on. For the single women, I'm saying, or divorced women also, and men. We must include the men. But for us as women, I have three categories. I have three women. Number one, this woman she was married, now divorced, married for some years, now divorced. Number two, woman, reserved, but single, never been married. Number three, woman, again, single, she wants to live her best life, and she's not going to allow anything to stop her. So in saying that, woman number one, someone that, again, she was married, have children, and, for years and years, and one day they just part ways. And number one decided that after that marriage and so many years being married, she stopped there. She decided that, okay, I've been there, I've done that. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want a relationship. I don't want to get married anymore. And she stops. And she still have life in her. She still have, the opportunity to meet someone, a friend, whoever it may be. It don't have to be marriage, but her life just stops right there. Woman number two, she's reserved. She's been there. She's done that. She probably was never married before, maybe engaged, even in a long-term relationship. But she just decided, okay, I want to be cautious, I want to pretty much take my time to find someone, or just sit back and let it come her way, I guess. I don't know, but I'm just saying. She's more of a realistic, like, okay, can I or can I not? Maybe I might not meet, the guy that I want. Or just imagine, like you say to yourself, okay, this is what I want. He have to be this way. He have to be God-fearing. He have to be all of this. Pretty much designing your own man or your husband. So then we go to woman number three. Woman number three is more of either she didn't had marriage, once again, engaged, or she been in a long-term relationship, and none of those didn't work out. But number three is more of she pretty much like, okay, I'm going to live my life. If I was married for years, if I wasn't married, if I was in a relationship, I'm still going to live my life. She's more of a like, okay, I'm with you today. I love you. I respect you. I'm there. I'm honest. I'm devoted. I'm all of that. But once you cut up, that's it. Nope. I'm sorry. Next. This is number three. Okay? So in saying all of that, I would like to put myself. Okay. Number one again, married. And she just, decided that life is not over, but it's over as far as, getting back out there and dating or, meeting someone or whatever. And I think we as women in our 50s, even in our 60s, definitely, I'm pretty sure in the 70s, like, we're number one. I'm not going to get out and try to, I have my family. I'm good, I'm divorced, whatever. I just can't do it anymore. It's really kind of hard with number one. But again, saying back to me, I am pretty much number two. I'm more of I'm reserved, and I pretty much like I don't give myself enough credit. And when I say that, it's like I'm not going to approach any man. I will not do that. I never had, and I never will. And I can pretty much let maybe a good guy pass me by, because I will not approach you. I will not give you an eye. I just won't do it, you know? And I'm more of like, okay, my life didn't stop. But again, I'm one of those people that, number two, I want to design the man that I want, if that makes sense to you. And when I say design him, I pretty much talk to my God and say, Lord, this is what I want, why I want it, this, that, or whatever. But at the end of the day, as long as he's God-fearing, as long as he have a good soul, just being pure, good. Everything else can work itself out. I don't care about the looks. I don't care about this, that. Yes, I want you to be a man, of course. I want you to be able, to more support me in ways, that what I need, and the same vice versa, me support you. I want you to be a man. A man should be a man. Number three, I wish I was bold like her. But no, I give number three credit because she's looking at life in a whole different way. And it's not like she's out there and just, with many men and whatever. She's just living her life to the fullest. She's not going to sit in sorrow. She's not going to sit there and say, hey, you know what? It didn't work out with him. It didn't work out with the next. She keep going. But anyone that she meets, she try her best to give it all, Nothing to say is, something's wrong with her. No. But again, number three, just feel like I am just not going to sit back and stop my life. I have to keep going. So I give her credit. So again, we women that's in our 50s, early, late 60s, 70s, and on, I think that's where we have an issue. Or, again, I will speak for myself. I want to be like number three and say, hey, just keep going. But then I have to come back to number two, where I'm very reserved. And maybe I need to step out, have that confidence and just like, hey, just live your life. But, do good by it. And for number one, I wouldn't want to stop my life, even though, I was married for years and everything else, but I don't think I would stop my life. I know what I said, I'm cautious. Number two, that's where I see myself at. And if I don't relate, if I don't approach, if I don't, how would I find someone, Even if just saying hello, or something like that, I just can't do that, But anyway, I could go on and on and on, but I think we as women and for men, it's a beautiful thing. We need to bring back, the old thing, like you called someone and just like, oh, hello, how are you? This, that, and just get to know each other. I think that is very, very healthy. Let's just get to know one another. Let's just, just say, hey, can we go for a walk? Let's talk on the phone like we look teenagers or something like that. But let's just get to know each other. Now, it's nothing else, but we just need to get to know each other. And again, we can do this. We can do this. And we can have fun but we got to be safe. We got to know who we with and who they are. We just can't go by looks. We just can't go by money. We can't go by none of that. We got to be very, very cautious. Cautious is better than care. So yeah, that's my day. This is all I wanted to talk about. So give me your opinion. Let me know. Like I said, I can learn from you guys. Let me know what you think. So guess what? Like it and subscribe. Thank you. SJ, I'm out.